Action.
What is your name? Where are you from? What university did you attend? What was your major?
How you doing? I'm Rafiq Curry. I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and I went to Florida State University, and I majored in social science interdisciplinary. Misconceptions. I can't speak for everybody, but in my experience, I can say that one that I run into would be the athletes, and especially higher caliber athletes, have a golden ticket, which gives them a pass so they won't have to work as hard as other students. A lot of people have this misconception that athletes don't have to go to class, don't have to study as hard as the next person. And, basically they get this pass through college. It's an easy breeze. Either they play good or they run fast, and that gives them a golden ticket so they won't have to do the work that everybody else does. So I can think of that as a misconception, because that definitely didn't happen in my experience. And have to work just like the next person. What did I have to sacrifice in order to pursue my part as a student athlete? Well, in a way, I had to give up my ability to choose what I can invest my time into. In order to excel as a student athlete, one must invest time into those particular disciplines. And in a way, other interests have to be sacrificed in order to meet certain standards or to achieve greatness in academics or athletics. Now, when you factor in training, traveling, competition, studying for exams, tests, going to class, and even reading the course material, those things take time and energy. And time and energy is something that's finite throughout the day. In order to remain a student athlete, one must be dedicated to those elements. And not to mention rest and recovery. That also takes time. And from my experience, rest and recovery is something that's very essential. What skills and experience transfer from being a student athlete to where I am now? I definitely can say endurance and perseverance, enduring mental and physical challenges, and seeing them completed, even under the most strenuous circumstances. I definitely can see how that skill aids me even until this day. I can see that. Sometimes there's a conflict of interest between a demanding sport and a demanding major. And if it's a scholarship athlete, it's definitely beneficial to have that athlete perform well, because performance is a key element in sports. And I can definitely see how some universities or coaches may strategically guide student athletes towards situations where they can perform, at optimal levels in their sport. Pause. All right, let me do the second part. But as an individual, I think it's important to evaluate and prioritize what's important to you and what will offer you the best chance of success in your eyes. And once you identify that, you shouldn't let no outside interference deter you from your goals or your dreams. Because ultimately, the choices that you make, you're going to have to live with them. So in the end, awareness and knowledge of self is key. If I can go back and do something different, I definitely would. I would network. I would definitely network better and gain more connections. Definitely in the things I'm interested in. That was other than academics and athletics. Why was being a student athlete important to me? For one, it gave me the opportunity to pursue one of my dreams. The resources that came along with being at a university definitely were instrumental in helping develop me into an Olympic athlete. And one of the most important things I can also think of is I built great bonds. The friendships that I gained from being at the university and being a student athlete, they're long lasting.